Hey y'all, Jamie Deen here at Mama's House, and today we're doing an interesting recipe, and it is the perfect time of year. It's fall, y'all, and I love pot food in the fall. We're doing a cheeseburger soup today. Look, I've started with 10 pieces of bacon that I've crumbled up, and I've cooked this off. So this is step one. Now I'm gonna save all the renderings from my bacon in this pot. So I'm gonna make sure and get all this out. I have never in my life heard of a cheeseburger soup, but it has all the ingredients that I love. So we've got our 10 pieces of bacon here, cooked off. I'm gonna drain those. And right into these drippings, we're gonna add our ground beef. And I don't know if the recipe calls for it, but I'm never gonna put ground beef in a pot without some salt and pepper on it. And I'm gonna add our garlic and onions. Now this is the time of year when the days get shorter, and I know your time gets shorter too, but it's gonna be worth it, y'all. I'm gonna break up this ground beef in here and let it brown up with our onions and our garlic. Yes, sir. I love to make soups, but you have to be patient when you're making soups, because you really want to give your flavors time to marry. Even a couple of days in the refrigerator will do wonders for a pot of soup or some chili. Now there's lots of things in this world that are interesting to watch, and me cooking ground beef is not one of them. So how about we take a break right here? I'm gonna brown this beef off, and once we get back, we'll get into our pot of soup. Stick around. All right, y'all, now the fun part. See, we've got all of our beef browned off. And now for all of our liquid, we're using chicken stock is gonna be the base of our soup. I asked Teresa about this. I said, there doesn't call for any salt and pepper. And she said, well, there's a lot of, you got some sodium that's fixing to join the party. With our chicken stock, we've got 2 tablespoons of Worcestershire sauce. I got 1 can, of course, old reliable cheddar cheese. Come out of there, cheddar cheese. So we got our burger, we got our cheese, we got our onions, we got our bacon. And now we need tomatoes. So we're using petite, smashed, peeled tomatoes. Can't have a burger without some pickles. Pickles, you said. Pickles, I said. Now we have to bring all this up to a boil. Let's see what it looks like. Looks pretty good. Looks like we got some cheeseburger soup going. I'm gonna cook this soup down. Now all of this is gonna marry together. I'm gonna let it heat up before I give it a taste. I've been in the kitchen with y'all long enough. You know, if I'm doing something like this, if I'm building a soup up, I like to season every layer. And specifically, I'm talking about my chili. It has 5 or 6 different dumps in it. And I always taste the base before I add the next ingredient, because sometimes your tomatoes are gonna need to be sauced up. You wanna make sure you hit the heat right on your beef at the start of your chili. And now for this soup, I'm gonna let this cook up a little bit. Then I'm gonna give it a taste. It's gonna be worth the wait, y'all. I'm gonna bring this up to a boil. It'll take a few minutes. And when you come back, we'll be eating soup. Stick around. Soup's on. I wouldn't have believed it till I saw it. Bacon, cheeseburger soup. My gosh. All right, we're down to it now. You know, the first thing we did was we cooked our 10 pieces of bacon. And the renderings from that bacon started this whole pot off. So I'm gonna add our bacon back in here. Y'all know, every week, I just burn myself so bad trying to eat this food. And I'm looking here at this bubbling, boiling pot. God, I'm gonna do it again. The weather outside is perfect for this, y'all. Look. Now don't forget what I've told you about your soups. Give this another chance. Just give it some time to settle and marry up together a little bit. Let it sit on your stove. You can cool it all the way down. Put it in your refrigerator. You can make it a day ahead, or you can eat it day up. I'm gonna put some fridge onions on here. So, yo, believe it, bacon cheeseburger soup. We got the bacon, we got the cheeseburger, we got the cheese, we got the pickles, we got tomatoes, And now we have the onions. Prepare to be amazed or to burn your lips off. We'll see. Oh my gosh. It is fire hot. It tastes just like a cheeseburger. I just had a piece of pickle. That's amazing. Don't turn your nose up at something until you give it a try. I would never have thought to eat a bacon cheeseburger soup. This is going home with me. It's fall time, y'all. Get in your soup bowls. I'm Jamie Deen. That's Good Food. We'll see you around the kitchen.
Hey y'all, it's Paula Deen. Now, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to like it and click the subscribe button as well as the notification bell to be alerted when I post a video. Love and best dishes, y'all.